Hey crafty friends, it's Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. I've got some weird light situation going on in here today, so I had to close the blinds. I know it's a little dark, so I apologize for that. So I wanted to do a project share for you guys today. As a matter of fact, I have a few project shares to do, but my first project share is going to be using some of my Creative Time products, and anybody that follows me on Instagram or watches any of my YouTube or is in any of the swaps I've been in, you know how much I love gingerbread. And my Creative Time has my absolute most favorite gingerbread in the whole world. So when I was trying to come up with what I was going to do for my projects, of course, I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to do gingerbread. So I decided I wanted to pull out my gingerbread dies, which this is the boy and girl gingerbread die. These are the doilies, but this is the boy and girl gingerbread dies. And these are the smaller ones that have, a right facing and a left facing, and then it's got all the fun little pieces. I also wanted to focus on the 3-inch donut dies, and so you get the layers for the donut and the word sweet, which I absolutely love. And I wanted to pull in this I don't know what I did with that other stamp. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. This Sweet Holiday Wishes stamp set. So it's got a lot of really cute, your friendship is sweet, Sweet Holiday Wishes. It's got some smaller ones. And so I thought this would be perfect to be able to use with the donuts. So, and then I, of course, pulled out my Sweet Gingerbread Person, which is the bigger gingerbread. So awesome, right? And then I used the 4-inch card dies, and it comes with the layering ones. And I also have the add-on dies. So I also used in some of these, I used the new Pretty Scalloped rectangle, which is absolutely adorable. I pulled in some of my mini bow dies. I love these. These are some of my most used bow dies. I also pulled in the rectangle frame die layers to use with that rectangle, with the Pretty Scalloped rectangle. And then of course I used my Pretty Circle layer dies. So super cute. So those are the dies that I did use. And if you have any questions, just message me, but I'm gonna do a quick project share with you guys. You guys are gonna laugh at me when we get to this card. I don't know what I was thinking. So I wanted to make some really cute little gingerbread. And of course, I'm going to have a whole series of like gingerbread stuff going on. So, but I just thought, oh my gosh, how cute is she? Y'all, I can't get enough of this gingerbread. I'm serious. Like, look at this. Like, is that not made? That's perfect. That's just made to be like a cute little round card, right? And so I've got it layered up. I've got the donut popped up on some foam. I've got her popped up. I like dimension, so I try to add, different layers in dimension. I tried to keep it a little simple and not overdo it. So, I could just go ham decorating these things. But anyway, I added some sprinkles from Buttons Galore and more. And the little word sweet. And of course, the background of the little Gingy is cut in glitter paper. And then I used some of the little clay bits from these mixes to accent her and her little bow. And inside I have one of the ginger doily dies and Your Friendship Makes Life Sweet. And these stamps are awesome because the die set that goes with it, it cuts out everything just perfectly. I think that is a really big deal with her sentiments, that she has the matching dies that do that. I absolutely love it. Love it. So that was my first one. That was the first one I made last night. I had fun. I spent hours playing with gingers, and I didn't really have a set idea in mind, so I just sort of played around with them, and I had so much fun. So then I did this one. I wanted to do one, of course, in pink to do, of course, the pastel Christmas. And I used the bigger Gingy, and this one is called the Sweet Ginger Person, and she's adorable. Look at her, you guys. I just love this gingerbread so much. What's not to love, right? Again, I'm using that donut. I took these hearts from, well, you'll see here. See the scallop that I cut? It cuts out all the individual little hearts. And so, of course, I kept the hearts. I always try to keep everything and use the negatives and everything. If it's got a pretty shape, I keep it. So I used those hearts to scatter around here. I put some tiny little snowflakes on her donut there. And I used some stickles and stuff to really accent that donut. I used another one of those sentiments, and this time I just cut out my own little banner. And there's the little mini bow dies. And all these cute little, like, super sparkly gems, those are diamond dots. And here is where that pretty rectangle layer dies. I mean, not rectangle, I'm sorry, pretty circle layer dies came in. Look at the stitching on that. Can you guys see that? It's got like a scallop stitching, and then it's got a regular stitching inside. And I just thought, those are so pretty. You want to use it on sort of a semi-subtle paper because it could get lost on anything that's too busy. But I thought it made a perfect little accent for this card. And the inside of this one, I just stamped directly onto the card, wishing you a sweet season. I think that one turned out super duper cute. I just love these little cards. These are perfect to add just to a little gift, you know? And then last but not least, and this was sort of like last minute, I was looking on my desk and I was like, I still had this little ginger I hadn't used, and I had cut an extra donut. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make another card. And this is where you guys are going to laugh, because I put this entire card together and look what I did. This is such a rookie mistake, and I can't even believe I did this, but look. I got him facing the wrong direction. Really? I think originally it was because I was going to, I was going to try to design the card that way, and I didn't. I changed my mind in the end, and then I was like, really, did you do that? So probably what I'll do is I'll just cut this off and add it to another card front. Like, really, I couldn't believe I did that. But there's that little ginger again. There's those the pretty scalloped rectangle die, and then there's that the stitched layered frame die. Again, one of those sentiments, and her little cutouts are so cute. And of course I jazzed up my little donut there. I've got glitter for the frosting, and I've added some like cute little, I think these little hearts here came with, I believe, the circle add-on die, but it has a little plate that cuts out like 5 or 6 different little hearts, and I had to use them. So I gave him a little bow tie. I've got some really cute sequins. I've also added diamond dots, and I've got these really cute peppermints on there. And then again, I used some more of these hearts that were the negatives that cut out from this, and I think it turned out super cute. I didn't stamp the inside of this one after I realized I had done it wrong, because I'm going to take it apart and fix it. But it was like 3:30 in the morning when I finished this and realized that happened, and I was like, you know what, I'll finish that another day. So those are the 3 cards that I made last night using my little ginger and the donuts, and that was my focus, was the ginger and the donuts. And of course I love the little round cards. I just really do. I think they're a perfect little touch to anything, and these are great for like Happy Mail if you're doing a ginger swap or something. I just think they're adorable. So that is what I wanted to share with you for my creative time. I'm going to be sharing on a regular basis, so you guys keep your eyes out. I'm absolutely loving everything that Emma is putting in the store. So I know the last release was a pretty big hit, and her paper pad sold out. I think she's trying to get it back in stock as quickly as possible. And there were some little ginger stamps in that release. You guys, amazing. And I can't wait to see what next month is holding. I just can't wait. She's been teasing me saying, you just wait, you're going to love it. And I'm like, I'm sure I am. I'm just, it's killing me. So anyway, guys, until the next crafty video, happy crafting.